Okay, think it started.
Hi, I'm Tak Kim, and I am defending the Texas Redhead Centipede, which is also the Scolopera heroes. The Texas Redhead Centipedes, also known as the giant desert centipedes, are very large, averaging about 6.5 inches long, but range in size up to 8 or 9 inches long. The head and first two body segments are various shades of red, and the other body segments are black with traces of green. The centipede's head segment has two antennae, and the body has 21 pairs of legs. The first 20 pair of legs are yellow, with the last pair are black and longer than the others. This bright coloration is very effective at warning a potential predator of the dangers that may ensue with and longevity depends on many factors. But the normal lifespan of this centipede is 1 to 6 years. Their preferred habitat is primarily protected areas under stones, rotted logs, leaves or bark, and where there is a suitable moisture. During the hot, drier summer months, these centipedes are sometimes seen inside structures as they are seeking a more hospitable habitat. However, more frequently, they are seen outdoors on porches, sidewalks, or in gardens, eating with a centipede. These centipedes spend the winter months as adults. The females begin laying 15 to 60 eggs in the warmer months of the year. The female constructs a nest in the soil for the eggs and coils around them for protection from the would-be predators. The females are very protective of their eggs, frequently cleaning them and removing microorganisms that might harm the eggs. After about a 2-month incubation period, the eggs hatch, producing small offspring that look much like miniature versions of the adults. My question for you is...
I have to read my thing first.
Okay.
My introduction. Okay, so I'm Carrie Woodruff, and I'm doing the Megaphasma dentricus, also known as the giant walking stick. So the giant walking stick is in the order Phasmatodea. It has a simple metamorphosis. They have only one generation per year, and adults live for only a few weeks to a few months. They're herbivores, feeding on leaves and grass. Their populations typically aren't big enough to cause much damage to plants or crops. Walking sticks are often kept as pets, or their bodies are framed as decoration, much like butterflies. They are long and can grow up to 7 inches and look like sticks. The giant walking stick is the largest North American walking stick. Midwest and southern regions of the United States. These insects are extremely hard to find because of their ability to look like sticks. They are brown, red, or green in color. They have long antennae, which are longer than their front femur. They also move very slowly and shake with the trees. This helps them remain undetected by predators. Unlike other walking sticks, the giant walking stick has a row of teeth. They also have spines on their mid to hind legs. The males have one big spine, and the females have several smaller ones. They can use the spines to swipe at predators. Some walking sticks can emit a foul-smelling substance for defense. These walking sticks can lose their legs, allowing them to drop to the ground and act like they are dead when threatened. Their legs can grow back with the next molt. Okay, so my first question for you is, how would the red-headed centipede defend itself against the giant walking stick?
The Texas Redhead Centipede is a natural predator. They are primarily predators that consume insects and other arthropods, in that which the giant walking stick is. In fact, all centipedes are known to be predators against other insects. The redhead centipede specifically has bright coloration, which is very effective at warning a potential predator of the dangers that may ensue when dealing with this centipede. If a giant walking stick were to attack a red-headed centipede, a Texas red-headed centipede, the centipede would use their first pair of legs to seize the giant walking stick and would stun or kill as venom is injected through the poison claws at the end of its legs. Centipedes, since they can not only bite with the poison fangs under their head, but they can also inject venom from their 21 walking legs located on its other body segments. My question for you would be, how could the giant walking stick win in a fight with a red-headed centipede?
Okay, so the giant walking stick is part of the order Phasmatodea, phasma meaning an apparition or phantom. The giant walking stick first line of defense is simply to camouflage, so it can avoid detection altogether. Like all walking sticks, they blend into their surroundings. In fact, there was a species of walking stick that was thought to be extinct for 80 years until it was recently rediscovered. The giant walking stick is brown, red, or even green, and they look like tree branches and limbs. They can even have little nodules on their bodies to resemble a twig even more. Even when looking for them, they can be nearly impossible to see. They can stay completely still for long periods of time. The giant walking stick is nocturnal, so they can be even harder to spot at night. They sway back and forth with the tree branches to look even more like they're part of the tree. So my second question for you is, what makes the Texas red-headed centipede such a big threat to giant walking sticks?
Well, their diet is composed primarily of small arthropods, although some have been found feeding on toads, small snakes, and other vertebrates. Moths are a preferred diet for captive giant redhead centipedes. In fact, moths themselves are predators. Now, if they can take out moths, imagine what they can do with a giant walking stick. In the mid-1920s, doctors tested the effect of the venom by inducing a centipede to bite one of their fingers, leaving the fangs inserted for about 4 seconds. The bite was followed by a sharp and strictly local pain, which began to subside noticeably after 15 minutes. It is said if a Texas red-headed centipede bites someone, they should seek the advice of a medical professional. Now, if a Texas red-headed centipede would do that to a human being, imagine what it can do to a small insect such as the giant walking stick. It would die instantly. Here's my second question to you. If detected, how could the giant walking stick defend itself?
Okay, so the giant walking stick has several ways to defend itself. As I mentioned before, the main way it defends against predators is with camouflage. If that doesn't work, there are several other ways that it can defend itself. The giant walking stick can lose its legs when threatened. This allows the walking stick to drop to the ground, tricking the predator into thinking that it's dead. The walking stick will even stay still on the ground until the predator is gone. The walking stick can walk with when it loses its leg, and the leg will return with its next molt. The walking stick also has spines on its legs that it uses to swipe at predators. The male has one large spine, and the female has several smaller spines. If a spine catches a predator, it can cause immense pain and draw blood. Its wings are not used for flight, but instead are used as a startle display. When their wings open, they make a loud noise and flash bright colors to scare off predators. Okay, so in conclusion, can a walking stick win in a fight? The giant walking stick has several ways to defend itself, including camouflage, spines, and playing dead. The walking stick is hard to detect in the first place. The walking stick is hard to detect in the first place, and therefore will likely not be spotted. And if it is detected, the walking stick has a secondary defense mechanism, so it will be able to survive. By startling or tricking the predator, the walking stick can successfully drop out of the tree for its escape. The walking stick will most likely not kill the predator, but it will successfully get away to live another day. If losing is dying, then winning is living, and that is exactly what the walking stick will do.
Now, the Texas red-headed centipede preys on other insects constantly. They are to be handled with great caution, not only by humans, but especially insects. There is even a video where you can see a snake fighting a Texas red-headed centipede. In a fight, the centipede would stun the giant walking stick, so there would be no getting away or acting dead. These are ruthless predators who leave no chances for escape. If its main way of poisoning through its first two legs won't hit, The other 21 legs will make sure of that. The giant walking sticks are also very slow, so there would be no chance at getting away. In the end, the giant red-headed centipede is far superior in its hunting techniques and uses its skill to kill the walking stick.
Awesome. That's it.